Hey guys, welcome back. My my Maximus is not back. I think he found a new home. Any Hisky. Let's get a message. We're gonna start changing the things up because that's what happens. We just figure out. We just feel out. I feel like I should probably do this, like this from now on. Whatever. And so I am exploring, not keeping myself to like a 10-minute timeline, and just like tapping into information that we both have to be patient with because it's like we gotta get the right info. Like, I'm curious if I should read the word often. I'm curious if I should read the word. Like, no, what is this obsession with God? Like, I just read. There's like 400 religions or 400,000 religions. There's so many. It's like, well, who cares the numbers? Like, everybody gets all the information that they can figure out by the middle of their life, and they're like, well, so I'm gonna take everything that I've learned, and if it's not working within some sort of religion, then they keep that information and make a new religion. So it's like we all have our own little religions based on, like, we could do this forever. We could talk about things forever. What do we focus on? Just pull a card and focus on blockages. Okay. Like what? Narcissism or addiction? Like, what do we want to talk about? Like, the never ending story. La, da, 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 the orange. Okay. I don't know. So, I guess somebody's blocked. Somebody wants to. It's like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys. Is it for you guys? I can't tell. Talking about blockages. I can't do it. It's so freaking. I don't even remember what I was about to say now. You guys know the movie Tron? We're at the end, or maybe it's in the middle. Like, they have the disc and it holds everything that they have ever done. There is, I don't know with everybody, but like there's like some of us have like a disc slash chip, and it keeps, like, I don't know if it's an actual like like if you could plug it into a projection screen and see like a like a some sort of energetic outline, motion picture, like I mean, how do they make these movies? You know, how is it? It's like the fucking technology. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Jeez, what are we doing here? Never-ending obsession trying to describe God and the connection to God. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I had this. Let's just say dream. But it's one of those dreams where it was like, I've had like a few where it was like, that was real. Or it was too, real. And so what happened was, there was two children trying to open this book so hard. They're both just, and neither one of them, and I was sitting there next to them looking at them trying. I was like, uh-oh. What I felt like was they were trying to access me. And I was sitting right there. I'm like, just listen. When you study the word so much, so long, practice it, you basically become like the word. Like, I am truth, or whatever. It's like, so I was sitting there, and then I thought, uh-oh, they're not going to quit. These two children are not. And then I tried to pry one of their hands from the book, and I think it was a boy and a girl, but she raised her, like, I raised her arm, but like I could tell, I was like, uh-oh, this isn't a girl, this is like a machine. And it went back, and like I couldn't, like this little tiny girl, I couldn't pry her, like it was, and she didn't even take her eyes off, she was just like, and it went right back down like a robot, and I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, like, that was it. Basically, the spirit of the word is among us walking these days. And the thing is, okay, so my point is the desperation for the answers to something is like robotic. Like there is a system that is never going to stop. And, the system, the fabric within everything, without the vibration of love, or without God, or, just the unconscious robotic child, that energy, I don't know. It's like, how long can that scenario of the robots just before, like, I guess it just and shut down, maybe? Or does it just all accumulate, and just this just keeps getting more dense and dense and denser of some sort of energy that's looking for something that it doesn't recognize how to connect or find, how to connect with or find. So friggin' bizarre. Like what are we working with here? Because I don't want to waste our time. So the word is walking among us. And when the bad people, let's say, study the word as well, it's like, what is it with the ones that are walking around with the word, but they're not good? They're like, because the bad ones know, like, for years and years, they've been studying how to mimic the maker, but like without the correct intention. It is a mockery. I don't know. I'm trying to. Those of us that can hear and see the other side, it's not the other side to us, it's right there, you know? And so it's so bizarre because at the end of the Tron, the girl gets through the portal, but she has the original disc to do that, or she ended up having it. And so, what was I? It's like when we can upload the message God wants us to carry, and we walk around, oh, I just got a surge. We're not, everybody is not possibly who they seem to be. And even if somebody told somebody, nope, that's like an angel, or that's a fallen angel, or that's a ghost. It's like unless somebody is glowing, even if somebody's glowing, they're like, how'd they do that? It's like the ones that are in denial, they also live within us. We had to overcome all of our denying characters, the ones that deny. So they still like to, if something goes wrong, they like to be like, see, told you. It's just a never ending. Is there an ending? I don't know. I just want you guys to get to the deathbed and be like, it is finished in peace. Rest in peace. And then like your soul is just resting until you reemerge because somebody disturbed the slumber. No, you guys. But the ones with like supernatural abilities, and we can see and feel and smell, even taste, sense things. It's not new, but for some of us it is. And yeah, people got killed for this back when, but like the wars and like fighting over power and land and crops or whatever. It's like the ruler of this world cannot possibly. The ruler of this world. It's like why does God allow everything? God allows everything because the energy through intention will sort itself out. I'm getting a lot. Let's just grab one of these, please. What's the message? My babe's trying to get a message. Oh, we got two. Transformational relationships. Haven't seen this one yet. Okay, surround yourself with good people and you'll find that previously unimaginable horizons will open up to you. That's cool. Was I not just talking about the connection with Tron? Of course, it's gonna be in all the depicted everywhere. Not everywhere, but like, wasn't I saying how they were trying to, whatever. The meeting of souls. Someone will enter your life to challenge you to grow and awaken your soul. Keep your heart open. All right. I don't know. Surround yourself with good people, and you'll find that previously unimaginable horizons will open up to you. Surround yourself with good people. Isn't it interesting how even God's children can be tricked by who they believe to be good? Okay, so God's children, we are learning, unfortunately, I guess, seriously, there's probably a whole people who've been rectified that have like something where they can just, like the cops do on the cars, they could just scan your ticket or your tags and see if you are legit or not or whatever. And so like we got what are they, the watchers walking around, and they zero in one child of God at a time, and like that the battle begins. And like, I don't know, it's like a comeback for the, of course it's a comeback for the children of God, because because they I don't know, it's like, why don't, whatever, they keep us alive to study us, because that's thing, it's a thing. But if you're studying yourself, it's kind of like, all right, you can watch me study myself, and then I'm gonna teach it anyway. So like, we're all just trying to figure things out and document it for the ascension of, so we don't fall into old ways that were like what are we? It's a lot to be aware of, so much all at once. Interesting. Surround yourself with good people and you'll find what previously unimaginable horizons will open up to you. So we gotta find the good ones so we can connect and do things that we once couldn't even imagine. Meeting of souls. Someone will enter your life to challenge you to grow and awaken your soul. And this better not be my mother. No. I hope it's one of you guys. I don't know. I also wanted to mention some of my comments, my replies to you guys have not gone through. And I'm like, okay, so I wasn't supposed to say that, maybe. But just so you guys know, that's happening. So anyways, don't be shy. I do want to connect. Please. So we can discover something together that was once unimaginable. Designed for greatness. We are. We're freaking a magical machine and it's a thing. They don't want you to know your power. Whatever. Who are they? If they want to study us, then they might want to work together. Let's just work together with the fucking... Gross. It's okay. We're all gross. It's funny because, you know, the Tron has a little DNA strand scene where he plucks out the gross or the broken, and she got a broken arm, and he takes out the DNA with the broken arm, and he doesn't even have to do anything. It just, the energy comes into being. Like, the DNA will find a way, because it's like a soul pattern that life finds a way. It's just like, how would we? There are no words for such beautiful, magically. I don't know. So that's what I have for you guys. Trying to figure out. We're just trying to figure it out, just one day at a time. Like, what are we doing here? We're trying to figure it out. So that's what I have. I love you guys so much. Until next time.